This is KRDS News, your news source for the Annandale High School Cardinals.
Hello, Annandale High School, and welcome to KRDS News. I'm Addie Phoebe.
And I'm Adelie Druga. Thank you for joining us for KRDS News this Friday for the news weekly updates and announcements.
Seniors, we are down to 23 days of school left. Coming up in about 2 weeks on May 3rd, the seniors will be filming their senior walkout video during SSR. So make sure to show up ready to smile and wave at the camera. Also, another reminder to make a Google Drive with pictures and videos and share it with Adelie Druga's main email for the senior video.
Robotics students are down in Texas checking out the World Robotics Competition, and in the process are doing a little sightseeing as well. They have visited the NASA Space Center in Houston, which seems appropriate for this crew. One of our very own KRDS news correspondents is down there. Here's Copper Line.
I could build that. It can't be that hard. It's just metal, right? What do they need engineers for? They got me.
If anyone could do it, Copper, you could.
The speech team had a huge success last week at Melrose. Congrats to Cameron Moon, Ryan Helm, and Sage Rodquist Cadet, who are heading to state today in Shakopee. Our news correspondents Adelie and Aubrey interviewed these students to get a closer look at how they are feeling. Let's take a look.
My name is Ryan Helm, and I am in great speeches.
I'm Sage Rodquist Cadet, and I'm doing original oratory.
My name is Cameron, and I am doing a poetry program called For the Children.
So I competed against 17 people in sections, and then the top 8 went to finals, and then we got ranked out of the top 8, and the top 3 go to state.
Sorry. To prepare for my speech, I do a lot of practicing while talking to the walls. When you actually talk to the walls, you can imagine what the room will look like before you actually deliver, so then you can get yourself into the right headspace.
I practice in the mirror a lot because then you can really hone in on your voice and your actions.
I do breathing exercises.
And then I practice to my cat a lot, and then my mom and my family to get feedback.
When the speaker before me is going, I run through my speech in my head. Then I talk to walls before rounds.
I would be lying if I wasn't saying I wasn't nervous. I think it should be fine. I have the utmost confidence in myself, but also the team from Annandale themselves.
I'm super nervous to go to state, I'm not gonna lie, but that moment of making it to state, getting 4th and then learning I got 3rd and then 2nd and then 1st was the best feeling ever.
It's really exciting, but I'm nervous for state, but I have to remind myself that going to state is a really big accomplishment in itself. So I'm proud of myself for going to state, even though I am a little bit nervous.
Well, I would like to give a quick shout out to Wendy Storkamp. Thank you very much for a lot of the breathing practices that she tells us to do. Big thing that she always says is just to make sure to breathe before you speak, so then you can at least be calm before you deliver.
I feel like the coaches do a good job because they're so different. Colm really helps me with my writing.
Wendy Storkamp is really good at calming me down and increasing my self-confidence in my speech.
So what failed us all last year in Annandale was that we never made it to a final round at speech at states. And I hope this year that at least one of us, or if hopefully all of us, could make it to that final round, so then we can at least get some sort of placement, because that'd be really fun to see.
Good luck and great season, speechies.
Prom is coming up in 1 week. The theme is in the clouds. Dress wearers had a meeting during Flex today, and tux wearers will have a meeting during Flex on Monday. These meetings are mandatory, so make sure you go. Sophomores, next Wednesday, there will be a prom committee meeting for you to attend in the library to start thinking about planning for prom next year. Lastly, Lori Steffen mentioned to make sure you go into prom with a good attitude. How you go into it is how you're going to come out of it, so have a good time. The prom committee has worked very hard, and we have record numbers attending, so make sure to show your appreciation for all their hard work. Thank you, prom committee.
A few KRDS correspondents went out to see how well our teachers know their subject. Let's see how they did. This is testing teachers, and after that will be weather.
What popular English class book depicts characters of fictional towns West Egg, East Egg during summers of 1922?
What? That's an actual book?
Yeah.
Dang it. I just put the book away. I'm going to go with Great Gatsby.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my gosh, The Great Gatsby. We're literally starting it right now.
Woohoo!
Should I look at like a periodic table before?
No. What's the most abundant element?
In the universe?
Yeah.
Hydrogen.
In the universe?
Yeah.
Hydrogen.
Yes.
Hydrogen.
When's the only time you can hit a moving ball in golf?
You can't hit a moving ball in golf.
You can't?
You can.
You can hit when?
When it's in the water.
What?
Yeah, I looked it up. If it's like in the water, and you get in the water to go hit it, you can hit it while it's moving, because otherwise it won't like stop moving if it's like in the water.
You win that one.
Thank you. When was the War of the Stray Dog?
Oh, the War of the Stray Dog. Now that's an interesting war. War of the Stray Dog took place about 3 weeks ago. It was my neighbor's dog that ran away, and the whole neighborhood was looking for it. The dog's name was Fido. We're all chasing the dog, and eventually it was a big battle took place and pretty serious war.
War of the Stray Dog. I don't know. Who are the combatants?
Bulgaria and Greece.
I'll go 1857.
1925.
Never heard of that one.
I don't think it's real. It was made up. Nobody's ever heard of this thing. Who has heard of it?
What?
Mike Summers, you're way more intelligent. Have you heard of what's it called?
No, I have not.
I think every local dog catcher fights this, the War of the Stray Dog.
When was it?
It's today. Every day there's stray dogs running around every community, and they have to be rounded up. They're called feral dogs. They can eat people. They kill cats. Mike, do you agree? Yes. Thank you. That is the confirmation I need. Amen.
Hey everyone, my name is Kalen Howald. Am I ready for the weather report? Oh, you betcha. The question is, are you ready for the weekly weekend weather report? I'm your replacement weatherman, as Copperline is down in Texas, but I'm here, a true winter survivor, to bring you the Minnesota spring weather. With the spring weather though, rainstorms are increasing. In like a lion, out like a lamb, as they say. Or maybe in like a lamb and out like a lion. I don't know. Either way, weather watchers across Wright and Stearns County have reported a season-high rainfall in their rain gauges over Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. Scott Mossman out in St. Augusta has reported a total of 1.8 inches, and KRDS's own Jada Thompson in Southbrook has reported 2.2. Oh boy, those golf courses sure were slippery. Anyways, on to the weekend temps. For today, it's going to be partly cloudy, a high of 45 and a low of 30. And be careful though, and look out for the wind. Speeds will be up to 20 miles per hour. On Saturday, it's mostly the same, a high of 47 and a low of 30. Finally, on Sunday, expect a sunny day with a high of 58 and a low of 37. That's all for today, folks. It's been fun. See ya.
Thanks, Kaylin, for the weather report. And now on to sports. I'm Colby.
And I'm Joe. Girls golf this week had one meet on Monday. This was the first conference meet of the season in Glencoe Silver Lake. Shout out to Bailey Broik for taking second place with a score of 96. The girls took fourth out of 8 teams overall. The boys had 2 meets this week, on Monday and Thursday, and one coming up tonight in Hutch. The boys took first in the Litchfield Invite on Monday, and Gavin Dolly tied the school record with shooting 4 under par. Congrats, Dolly, and to all the other players on the team.
The baseball team had their home opener on Monday, playing a very challenging Becker team. Unfortunately, they fell short, losing 8-4. The boys have been improving, hitting better, and playing better in the field. Thursday, the boys traveled to Howard Lake, where they played a doubleheader. The boys lost the first game 14-4 and lost the second 2-1. JV boys swept the Lakers, winning both games, and C Squad won the second and lost the first. Here's a message from a couple of our seniors, Nick Walter and Nate Green.
Right now, I'm Nick Walter. I'm a senior, and I play shortstop.
I'm Nate Green. I'm a senior. I play outfield, catcher, pitcher.
Season's off to a rough start so far. Couple challenges from this year. Obviously, we're 0-3, but we'll be fine. We'll be chilling.
They said they're finally going to let me pitch a little bit in May.
I don't know. What am I most looking forward to this season?
Graduation.
Whoops.
One thing I'm looking forward to this season is seeing all the younger kids get better and have them excited.
Just say playoffs, bro.
Playoffs.
So everyone has a big role.
One of my favorite things about baseball is it's 2 hours. You get to have fun with the boys, and it can be intense at times, but they're fun. Everyone has a big role. Once we get winning some games, then it'll be even better. So
one of my favorite parts about like this season, or like one of my favorite players, is Austin Berry. He shows up. He's a senior. He did tear his ACL, keeping us all in line.
The boys have a home game on Monday against New London. We better see you all at the rec park.
Softball had a game in Norwood, Young America, and came up short, losing 2-4. They had a doubleheader last night, destroying the Lakers with a score of 14-1 and 11-1. Great job, Lady Cardinals.
The track team had no meets this week due to the rain. They have a meet in Dassel Cokato on Tuesday next week. That's all for this week's broadcast. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Colby.
And I'm Joe. Stay classy, Annandale. We'll see you next week. And as always, go Cards.